Hi there, it's Eden here from Prosper in Beauty. Today I want to speak to you guys about how to discern whether a cosmetic chemical is safe enough for incorporation in your products. And I'm going to give you two quick tips on how to do that, because the cosmetic companies are not going to tell you what the safety level of something is. If it's really gentle and super safe, they'll probably want to brag about it a little bit, so they'll tell you. However, if it's mid-range or if it's really super toxic, pants on fire, walk away, then they're definitely not going to disclose that. So you're going to need to be able to look something up on the internet and figure out whether it's acceptable for you. All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, so I'll just go into the two tools super quick, just 2 or 3 minutes. I'll explain to you what they are and of what significance they are to you, the consumer or the formulator. Okay, the first one is the Skin Deep tool, and that is brought to us by the Environmental Working Group. So all you need to do is go to ewg.org/skin deep. Okay, and I don't know why I have a second deep there. You can ignore that, but it really is ewg.org/skin deep, or alternatively, you can do a Google search for the Skin Deep tool. And you use this to look up ingredients that you don't know or really understand on a product label or at a cosmetic site. If you just are shopping for ingredients by category, and you come across an ingredient that has amazing description for what it does, but you don't really fully know what the toxicity level of that ingredient is, if it's safe to use, if it's going to sort of lower the standard of your product in terms of its naturalness, quote unquote, then you would use this tool. Okay, so let's just pop over to their site super fast. So you're going to go over to the skin to ewg.org/skin deep. And once you get there, you'll see this little search bar here. And in there, I can put anything I want. So let's just say I want to look up fragrance. I'm going to do a search for fragrance. Okay, I'm going to scroll up to see my results. Oh, okay. So fragrance has a rating of 8. Mind you, the scale goes from 0 to 10, with 10 being the most toxic. As you can see, the 8 is in red, so not very good. So as a formulator, they'd look at that and be like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't use fragrance in my all-natural product. I should look for plant-based fragrances, for Ecocert certified fragrances, which we will go to next. I should look for hydrosols and other aromatics that can make my products smell nice that aren't toxic to human beings and to the environment. Okay. And so just to understand the Skin Deep tool a little bit more, it has this rating standard right here, which is 1 to 2 is low hazard, 3 to 6 is moderate hazard, 7 to 10 is run away. And so 3 to 6, I would say don't go over a 4. I usually advise my clients and my students not to go over a 4 in any product. And if you have a 4 product, that needs to be the only 4 product that's in there. Or if you have more, they can't come to more than 1 or 2% of your total formulation, okay? And sometimes the 4 products is a 4 because the research on it is, conflicting. Like some are going to say really good, some really say really bad. And if you don't feel safe, just find an alternative. There is always an alternative for anything. So that's that. And you can use it to look up products. You can use it to look up ingredients. You can use it to look up a company name. And also, say you're shopping for toothpaste, and you can just put in toothpaste, and then it'll list a whole bunch of brands, and it'll rate each brand of toothpaste. So let's just say the toothpaste you were using, the company name got a really poor rating. you want an alternative, that's a great way to look for a. So that's the skin tool. Never formulate without it, I say. Then there is Ecocert. So what is Ecocert? Ecocert is the organic certification board that is based in France, and it's the official standard regulator of organic cosmetics in the European Union. And it does agriculture as well, but it's the first board to have an additional one for cosmetics. I shouldn't say the first. The USDA does have something for cosmetics as well, but the Ecocert standard is much higher. Okay, so why does it matter? It matters, like I said, because the European regulatory standards are so much higher. For example, the FDA in the United States still allows companies to sell us products that contain parabens in them. And I use that example because I know that that's one that everyone watching this will probably have heard of or will be aware that they probably should be avoiding. But parabens are banned in Europe. So it's not like you can, they're completely banned in Europe if they're allowed in the United States. For example, BPA is banned in baby bottles in certain states in the United States, like California. However, sorry, I just had to drink some water. However, BPA, which is in official fragrances, is not banned from baby shampoo. It's not banned from baby conditioner and lotion. Okay, so the baby products. So that's something you'd want to think about if you were creating a baby line or if you're buying something for your child. So looking at the Ecocert standards or buying ingredients that are Ecocert approved in the formula that you're creating puts you ahead of the curve. Okay, so that's why you want to bother with that. And we'll just pop over to the little website over here. So Ecocert, when you first go to ecocert.com, it is going to be in French because it is based in France. However, if you go to the top, there'll be a button for English and a button for Spanish if you prefer that. So don't freak out when everything is en français. You know, you can get it to English, and it'll explain a little bit about their standards and their vision and their mission, and you can see whether you resonate with it. And if you are actually in Europe and you want your product to be certified organic officially, then by all means look into what it would take to get Ecocert certified. So that's that for the presentation. So full disclosure video, just because something is allowed in the United States or is allowed in Europe, if you know for a fact that there is questionable research about it, go ahead of the curve. Okay, go and let the public, let the beauty industry meet you ahead of the curve. Don't let the lagging behind and the allowing of parabens and all of those sort of toxic behaviors and mentalities allow you to bring your products down. Okay, so just to remember that when you're formulating, you know, you don't always go to the highest standard or higher if the highest standard is still low. So that's why I'm making this video, with the hopes that it'll encourage us all and remind us all.
All right, so I hope that was useful for you. 2 very easy ways, and you can use this method as well when you're buying products, especially if you're buying online and you're sort of ahead of time, or if you're out with your cell phone, you can quickly take a look on your cell phone to see if a product is legit, if it's safe, if it is acceptable for you to use on your body or on your family's body. All right, thanks for joining me. See you next time.